It may be getting more and more difficult for Congressman Randy Cunningham to finish out his term in office.
While Cunningham says he won't seek re-election when his term ends in a year and a half, some North County Democrats want him to leave now. They delivered a petition to his Escondido office today. On the same day, the U.S. Attorney's Office said the congressman's Rancho Santa Fe home should be forfeited to the government.
We have team coverage tonight. Steve Price is in Escondido on the petition drive.
Well, you know, Barbara Lee and Stan, these petitions cannot formally remove Congressman Duke Cunningham from office, but they can definitely send him a message. San Diegans signing petitions urging Congressman Duke Cunningham to resign.
Because my representation is not for sale.
Resign not in 17 months when his term is up, but now.
Immediately, today. He should have resigned already. He shouldn't be putting the citizens of his district through this, where they need representation of someone who can actually focus on their interests and not his legal problems.
Melanie Sloan is from the nonpartisan group Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. She's pleasantly surprised at how aggressively the Justice Department is going after Cunningham.
If it had just been about MZM and Mitchell Wade giving money solely to Mr. Cunningham's PAC and his campaign committee, we wouldn't see what we're seeing. It's the fact that the money, $700,000, went into his pocket directly, allowing him to buy this mansion, that I think has really caught the Justice Department's attention.
Sloan believes the FBI raids at MZM and ADCS, companies with ties to Congressman Cunningham, are just the tip of the iceberg. And she says the fact that the government is already seeking forfeiture of Cunningham's Rancho Santa Fe mansion tells her the case is moving quickly, and she couldn't be happier.
I'm very pleased because I think Mr. Cunningham's behavior is very egregious, looks very serious, and by all accounts, the Department of Justice is taking it as seriously as it should. And it looks to me like Mr. Cunningham's going down for bribery.
Signatures that we have gathered by way of a petition that has been circulated for the last week and a half.
The petitions were turned over to Cunningham staff Thursday afternoon. Employees here say they'll be forwarded on to Washington. As for Cunningham, he continues to maintain his innocence. He says he's done nothing wrong.
He's lying. What would you expect him to say? If he just admitted that he took a bribe, then he'd be going to jail now.
2006.
And several groups in Washington are hoping that someone in Congress will file a formal ethics complaint against Cunningham, try to convince him to go ahead and resign. But they say it is doubtful that will happen because when one congressman does that to another congressman, somebody turns around and does it to them as retribution. And so they say a lot of the Congress people at this point are standing back and saying, hey, the Department of Justice is handling it. We're just going to let them go ahead with their investigation.
All right, Steve Price, thank you very much.